Hello YouTube, my name is Sam. I describe myself as an aspiring young animator. I'm making this video to ask a fellow YouTube user for assistance in production with my new cartoon. The user's name is Me Smyton4tw. I've watched his tutorial videos. It's how I got my start in animation. And he's got his own series. I'm quite envious. So I'm trying to make my own cartoon series. And I thought you would be the best person to ask, Smyton. So here's the scoop. This is my character. His name is Duke Doomstein. He's the commander of the army in my cartoon. He's one of the good guys, one of the strongest good guys. And I'm working on a scene where I want him to fight an army of robots. And it's based off the scene in the movie 300, where King Leonidas plunges his way into the Persian army, ripping through bad guy after bad guy, unstoppable. It's quite awesome. That's what I want this to be based off of. So this is just one little frame of my scene. There are 151 frames in all in this incredible long scene. It's about 50 seconds in length so far, but I've reached some problems. Previously, I used Windows Movie Maker when I was creating my old series called Banjo Ball Z, but in the later years of production I faced a lot of conversion issues. I'll show you what I mean. This is when I tried converting the scene. It's very pixelated. I don't know why this is, but I need that to not be the case. I need it to be as clear as it is in Photoshop. Like, that is some clarity right there. I used shading techniques for the side. Like, that's why it's dark on the end. But otherwise it's supposed to be just crisp, perfect, pixel perfect. Not sure how I want to describe it. But when I converted these to JPEGs, I guess there's like a smoothing feature, so there's a little bit of clarity lost. There's nothing I can really do about that, but it's only where colors are changed into different colors. I can't fix that, but it's not really a big deal, since it looks just fine from a distance. But the problem is when I bring these JPEG files into Windows Movie Maker and convert that into a WMV file, it's all screwed up and extremely pixelated and messed up. I can't do anything about that. I don't know why that's the case, but it shouldn't be. Now, I faced the same issue a little bit when I was making Banjo Ball Z Episode 8. I had to convert several times during production, and I lost a lot of quality every time I converted it. I had to convert once for the soundtrack, again for the voiceover, and a third time for the sound effects. After 3 conversions, the quality was reduced quite a lot, and it's really noticeable in a lot of scenes, especially action scenes. Particularly this scene, I don't know why it did this, but you can see the trail of Majin Buu's arm. That's not supposed to be there. Like, that wasn't there in the original JPEG files. I can't explain that. But long story short, I need a new software to use besides fucking Windows Movie Maker. So, guess what? I have Adobe Premiere Pro CS5. Yeah. But I can't figure out how to use it. I've used Adobe Premiere Elements. That's much easier to use. I can't find simple tools here, like how to zoom in on the timeline. I can't figure out how to zoom in on the timeline. That's got to be one of the easiest, most basic video editing functions for any software, but I can't figure out how to do it. That's just one example of the difficulties that I'm having. Now, a main reason why I like using Movie Maker is because when I'm using these individual picture files, I have to shrink them down to my exact likeness for what I want them to be, like lengthwise. Usually it's like half a second. But I like to drag the pictures over top of the other one and create a crossfade. So it looks like this. It fades. One picture fades into the next picture and makes it look a lot smoother. That's what I did for another one of my videos called Dancing Twix. And I think it's very helpful. It makes it look a lot smoother, and I don't know how to do that with Adobe Premiere Elements or Pro CS5. So I was wondering, Smyton, if you could tell me exactly how to do that, or if you could perhaps upload a tutorial showing exactly what you do with Premiere once you have your individual JPEG files. Audio's not an issue. I've gotten a new software called Audacity, and I've been using that a lot more lately when I make songs, which I also need to upload to YouTube because they're pretty awesome. But audio's not an issue. It's just this fucking quality that I lose. And I tried using Adobe Flash for these, and it does not work because, here's an example. This is a scene from another episode that I've been working on. And I wanted to do this technique where I want the background to be moving and the characters to be moving, just like the camera is panning to the left while it's zooming in. And it turned out really nicely in Flash, but I need it to be able to, I need to be able to use it for editing. So I need it to be a WMV file. So I got this crappy fucking software called, what's it called? iYsoft Flash SWF to video converter. This sucks. I converted my Flash file to a WMV, and it was so pixelated. It was the worst quality I've ever seen in any video ever. Much worse than this. It's unusable. So that software sucks, and I don't know any other way of converting a file that's an SWF. I don't know how to convert that to a WMV or something else that I can edit with. So Flash is out. I don't know what to do now. I'm looking into a software called Sony Vegas Pro for stop motion video editing, but that's like $600, and I don't really want to pay that much if I have Adobe Premiere right here that I don't know how to use. So I need some advice, some direction, and I would appreciate it, Smyton, if you would respond to this video and guide me along the path of quality editing. And I guess that's all. by the way, I'm looking forward to seeing in-game. It looks pretty awesome.